Good afternoon and welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier, and thank you for stopping by. I hope the weekend went well. Let me start with just alerting you to a future MindSpeak session with the author, historian, Professor Howard French. We're going to be speaking about China and Africa, and Howard is, of course, the author of China's Second Continent, amongst many other books, and really is a wonderful intellectual, and I look forward to hosting him at MindSpeak. I did an interview a few years ago on the occasion of China's Second Continent. Have a listen to get an idea about whom I'm talking about. The IMF says the AFCFTA will establish a market of 1.2 billion people with a combined GDP of $2.5 trillion. This could be an economic game changer for the continent, says the IMF. I participated in an Al Jazeera Inside Story with Martine Dennis exactly about this. Have a look at that if you're interested in the story. The future of world population growth will be largely decided in Africa. The one big outlier has been Sub-Saharan Africa, where the fertility rate was still 4.8 in 2017 and hasn't been falling as fast as some experts expected. David Pilling loved this photo of al-Bashir at a 2009 rally in Darfur by Mohammed Nur el-Din Abdallah, incredibly atmospheric depiction of megalomania. Darfuris arriving in Khartoum last month to join demonstrations celebrating the overthrow of Omar Hassan al-Bashir. That's from the New York Times. Today we feel proud to be Sudanese, said Adam Osman. We are born again, we are renewing our country, I'm flying without wings. Around him people chanted, Darfur, we are with you, Darfur, you are our brothers. The Sudanese people, and this is the important point, have finally broken the fear, he said. The revolution has started a discussion among the people, created space for unity. With that, we can make the country we want. And then there are various portraits from the cartoons sit in. I'm a nationalist, we are mad because they kill our children. Here outside my house and in Darfur, we want a civilian government. South Africa's ANC wins a majority in the parliamentary election with 230 seats, followed by the DA with 84 seats and the EFF with 44 seats. Cyril Ramaphosa's hard choice, a cabinet to lift the South African economy, left him with a even more formidable challenge to pick a cabinet that can dismantle a shadow state of corruption and revive the flagging economy. His window of opportunity to install an administration free of ministers tainted by graft and to impose tough economic reforms may not remain open for long. He's got a carpe the diem. South African oil shares up 7.67% this year. Dollar versus rand, last time I looked, 14.2825. Egyptian pound, 17.1413. EGX 30 plus 8.33%. This is an image of Lagos, Nigeria in the rain by the photographer Ben Sutherland. Nigerian all shares minus 8.22% this year. The Ghana Stock Exchange is down 6.34% this year. Uganda monthly earnings from Rwanda dropped by 81% as the impact of the border closure becomes clear. I like this photograph, une œuvre de la photographe sud-africaine Zanele Muholi exposée à la Biennale de Venise. Wall Street's silence is deafening as Citron Research takes aim at the Amazon of Africa. We spoke about this. The share price fell again on Friday. Prior to the latest 7-day slide that's cut Jumeirah's market value in half, the stock was up more than 220% so far in 2019. Kenya, witch doctors are there in society. No one has been denied the chance to visit them. What is the farce about it? Raila Odinga. Look at the photograph, rather clever, I thought. The ODM leader was responding to critics who have been referring to him as a Yule Maganga, that witch doctor. I'm not a witch doctor, I've never been one. Whether you abuse Raila using derogatory words or not, it will add no value to your political discourse. Kenyan Eurobond yields soared week on week on the announcement that Kenya is targeting to issue additional Eurobonds totaling 250 billion. The 5-year is at 5.658, the 10-year 2028 maturities at 7.525, and the 30-year is at 8.519. Mobile cash transactions hit 1.1 trillion shillings in quarter one, rising 10.7%. That's why M-Pesa outperformed, because M-Pesa is the majority of that. Outrage demise shakes East Africa's private equity. Have a read of that article. We've spoken about it before. Crown Paints reported full year earnings per share declined 17.834%. Full year revenue was up 13.12%. Profit before tax down 0.551%. Cash and cash equivalents at the end of the year 332.26 million. Maintaining the final dividend at 60 cents a share. Cited Tanzania facing risks of slower growth due to uncertainty in the business environment. Hence, profitability for the group remained under pressure. The Nairobi All Shares up 10.65%. NSE 20s down 1.81%. Tonight on Metropole TV, I have Sid Chatterjee of the UNDP resident rep, and he is a real proponent of Africa and the demographic dividend, and will be enjoyable to listen to what he's got to say. Thank you for stopping by.